Okay, so from what we considered last week or in our last class, we looked at we use the if function, we use the and, the or, and we combine both together, okay, to be able to take a decision. And we said that we have other functions such as the VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, index, match. You can even combine both together. So we want to see if we can cover all these today. If time permits us, we'll check this other one, left function. All these are used for extraction, right, middle, respectively. Then this uppercase, lower is to change the case of your words. If you want to make it in capital letter sentence case, so that is for this. So, but for today, we'll be looking at all these: VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, index, and match. Now let's pick VLOOKUP. All right. Now I would love to explain something as regards to VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP is a formula, okay, is a formula in Excel that enables you as the user to extract a particular value from a column, okay, as if you are making reference to a particular series, but this time I just did a single one, so you have to specify I am looking for so. Okay, so then the system will bring it out for you. So for instance, let's assume you have like what we did in the previous, we have a list of uh coming, we have a product name, okay, we have the product code, we have the quantity, we have the unit, sale unit, total cost, as total sales, revenue, respectively. Now you can decide to work on this same sheet, okay, and you can decide to still work within the space within the same sheet. All right. So let's assume that we want to get we have these items, all these items now, okay, and then you have a large data set and you want to extract, you want to know the total sales for let's assume is it benzene or ethanol, right? Let's use ethanol. So I'll be showing you how to go about it. But I want to know, please, do you have this data set with you? What we did last week? Do you have it on your system to extract the total sales of ethanol? Let's assume it's very large. So, and how will I be looking for it? So you can use your VLOOKUP. And I say VLOOKUP this with colon. Okay. So let's just have this here. Why can I even do this now so that it will be easy? Permit me to copy this, please. I want to move this now and I want to put it in a different sheet.
Okay.
In a different sheet so that I will be making reference to it. I'll be from another sheet, I'll make reference to this. Okay, so that this table will not just be clumsy.
Okay. Mm.
I want to get the total sales. So now what I'm going to do is I will let me show you the manual means instead of writing formula, so that in case you don't remember the formula, you know how to go about it. You come to your formula, okay, then from your formula you click on lookup and referencing. Lookup and referencing. Once you click on lookup and referencing, you look for VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP. This is, let's look for it. VLOOKUP. VLOOKUP. If you, okay, I've seen VLOOKUP. You click on it. So once you click on it, it will ask you, what are you looking for? Which value are you looking for? Okay. Now, The value I am looking for is benzene. So let me go back to the sheet that contains what I'm looking for. Okay, it's not here. Let me cancel this. It's not here. So it's on sheet 5. We have what I'm so can you see what I did?
Hmm.
Mr. Simon, are we together?
I didn't get it. Oh, I didn't get it.
Okay, I said that you select, I haven't click on VLOOKUP. Then no, since what we are looking for is on
Yes,
a
I'm there. I can hear you.
okay, is on a sheet 5. So I have to click on my sheet 5 because the data set
Okay.
I'm making reference to is on sheet 5. So now what we are looking for here is benzene, or let's even assume um ethanol. That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for ethanol.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm looking for ethanol. Then the array, let's come back to our sheet 5. We select it from it. Look at what I have to select down
Hmm.
to let's assume this place.
Making.
All right. Now they're now asking us what is the index, the column index you are looking for. If you look at this from this benzene now, this is one, two,
Hmm.
three, four, five,
Four.
right? Six. G is six.
Okay.
H is 7. Do you select that? Okay, 7. Okay, now we now click on this column index. We indicate the column we want to make reference to. Okay, still click on sheet 5. All right, and
Hmm.
then click on 7, type 7. Okay, so this formula simply means that we are looking for ethanol on sheet 5. The range at which we are
Hmm.
looking for is B2 to H14 on sheet 5. Then the index is on sheet 7 to column 7. Sheet 5 rather, column 7. So having followed this procedure, you now click on OK. Okay. See, there's a problem with this formula.
Hmm.
Let's see where the problem is coming from. Six, 7. Okay, let's change this to 5. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Adjust this and see. You see, without including that sheet
Hmm.
5. Okay. Okay. Then we have okay, can you see it? So Simon, Mr. Simon.
Can you hear me?
So what happened now is that we don't need to be looking at the entire thing, the entire data set. We have to use our VLOOKUP to select uh the value we are looking for. Okay, so the essence of VLOOKUP is that it helps for retrieval of value using column. Okay, so when you are looking for value on a column, you use VLOOKUP. Is that understood, sir?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
I want to ask one.
yes, sir.
The essence of all these things now. Now we had a column which we were working with last
Now
week.
let's continue. At this point, we want to use HLOOKUP. Now for HLOOKUP basically deals with your role. Okay, I said HLOOKUP basically deals with rows. VLOOKUP deals with
Mm.
column. So when you are using HLOOKUP, it will go and count the row and return it back for you. Okay, unlike the VLOOKUP that it will go to the column. Because what we do in HLOOKUP is we reference the row index. That's what we use. And then I also want to mention something on HLOOKUP. It is
Mm.
important that you start with you select the first row when you are selecting the range. Otherwise, you will have not available, that is NA. So it is important you take note of this clue. Okay. Then if you are using false means return the exact value for me. If you are using true, you are saying not don't return the exact value for me. Okay, so I will do example of that here. So let's go to our formula. Okay, now let's go back to this normal sheet. This is our sheet 5. Okay, now we want to get the row, we want to get what is on this roll. Like let's assume thermometer or bacteria. Okay, so now in the case of column, is
Mm.
this column we made reference to, but for this guy here,
Yeah.
it will look at that column and give us the roll. Maybe if you say 7, it will count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and return it back to us. Okay, so what is on the row, that is what it will return for each index. But for VLOOKUP, it is what is on the column that it return onto us. Okay,
Okay.
so let's deal with make an example and see. So we'll come here and click on formula. Look at our formula here. We'll come to lookup and reference.
Mm-hmm.
Under lookup and reference, we'll look for H lookup. This is H lookup. I will click on it. Now, once you click on it, H lookup will ask you that what the you see the I don't know if you can see my dialog box. There's a dialog box that will appear
Yes.
asking you that look up value. Which value are you looking for? Okay. Now, I'll click on my sheet 5. So once you click on your sheet 5, you start from the first column. As I said earlier on, don't forget, I'll select everything here. So look up but just one. Let me not the array. That is B2. B2. Okay. That is the first thing you are going to select. B2. That is the first row there. Then now say the array. What are you looking for? I'll go back to my sheet 5 as well. Okay. Then in my sheet 5, that is how we select everything. I don't know if you can see, I'm selecting everything now. That is for that column that contains product name. Okay. Now you will see roll index number. It's telling us that what row do you need? What is the index row number? Is it 5? Is it 2? Is it 3? Is it 4? Okay. Now let's assume the index row number is 10. Okay. If you click on
Mm-hmm.
OK now, you see it means virus is number 10 there. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
So
No, virus is
virus is, if you look at
hello?
can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, virus is number 10. Yeah.
Just the row for us. Okay, not the column. Unlike the VLOOKUP, what we have here is just the row, right?
Mm. Yes.
Okay. So what we did here is what we call uh HLOOKUP. So when you are dealing with the role, you have a lot of, maybe in your column, one column, you did just one column, okay? And then you want to get a particular thing and you don't know how to retrieve it. You can use your VLOOKUP to return it back. So that is the way it works. Your HLOOKUP rather, to return it back. The next thing I would love to show us is the XLOOKUP. 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 Now, for XLOOKUP, you will indicate the column that contains your input, and then the column that contains where you want to get your output from. Is that okay?
Yes.
Okay, so now let's use the same approach here. For you to access your data set, I say you go to your formula, right? Go to formula. click on lookup and reference. Then we look for X lookup.
Cup.
X lookup. Now I've seen it. Once you click on it, your dialog box will appear. We tell you look up value. Now I'd love to explain something. In your X lookup, the three options here are very, very important for you to fill. The first one is important, the second one is important, and the third one is important. Okay, now it's asking us look up value. That is, what are you looking for? Okay, so you will have to indicate the lookup value, then the lookup array. So now, since what we are looking for is on sheet 5, let's click on sheet 5. Okay, now what we need, let's assume, let me still use benzene here. Okay, then the array, we come to sheet 5 again, click on sheet 5. Now the lookup array, that is where I picked my input from. That is what they're asking me. I picked my input from color, that is product name. So I will select everything in that product name here. Now they now said return array. Where do you want it to return from? What do you want to return from here? So I will now go to my sheet 5 and say, okay, what I want this thing to return for me for benzene is it should return what should it return now? Let's pick total cost. Okay, it should return total cost. I selected everything in total cost. Now I will then click on OK. Immediately I click on my OK, what do you see? Mr. Simon, what us to do is maybe the index and match. Okay, these are things we also need to consider. Index and match. So let me write here index. We'll go back to our formula. We'll click on lookup and reference. Then we look for index. Once you see index, you click on it. Now look at it. It's saying array, array, column number, reference, like that. So let's just click on OK and see what we have. Okay, so we have this now. So it's asking us the array, that is the range. So and our range is on sheet 5. So we'll click on sheet 5. Now we'll select from this benzene down to let's stop here. Here I, that is I14. Then the question is, what role are you looking at and what column number? So let's assume row number 7 and then column 7. Do you see it? So once you understand, you can put any number. If you click on OK, you see what it return. What is on row 7 column 7 is what? 14,000. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so when you are
14
looking
to.
for, maybe you don't want, you just want to you have idea of what you are looking for. Oh, this thing is should be on this row, this. Okay, and then you enter it, it will match. Are we together, sir?
Yeah, I'm with you.
All right, so the next thing I want us to look at is match. Match, that is
Much.
another function that you can use to retrieve a value from your data set. Okay, now to do that, you go to um your formula, come to lookup and you click, then you look for match. That is match. All right, Now for match, you will ask the lookup value you are looking for, the lookup array.
Mm.
Then you then be asked, is it true or false? Okay. So if it is true, it's zero.
Mm.
If it is false, one. All right. That is the match type. So when we say something is
Okay.
true, that the false exact one. Okay. So now let's go ahead for the
Mm.
lookup value. We click on our sheet 5 since that is the sheet that contains our data sets. We click on it. Now we are looking for thermometer. Okay, lookup array. You have to select uh, the array that, okay, unlike the index that we selected across multiple columns. But for match, it is just the column that you are making reference to that you are going to select. Okay, so we click on
Yeah.
sheet 5. Then this is the column that I said I'm looking for a value. I'll select it this way. Okay, then now you then ask you, is it there? What do you want?
Okay.
Is
Five
it
one B
true or
eight.
false? So put zero. Okay, match type zero. Okay, now that is false. Okay, then we'll click on uh OK. Now you see what we have there. What
False.
do you have there, sir?
You said true is zero. You said true is zero.
No, oh, okay, no, no. Uh,
One.
one is true, zero is false. Sorry, please. Okay,
Zero is for true.
zero is for
Then
false.
one is for false.
No, no, for this. Yes,
Okay.
sir. For this, zero is false, one is true.
Eh. Okay. Okay.
So, and what it means, we are looking for the exact value. Now, if you look at this, it did not return the name on that. It returned what? The index number for us. Okay.
Yes, that's seven.
Yes. But if you count it starting from benzene, not from product. Oh, one, two. Let me click on this.
Mm.
That is okay. This is one, two, three, four, five,
One,
six,
two,
seven.
three.
That is thermometer.
That's thermometer
Yes.
eight.
So if you click on this now, okay. So
Mm.
you see, okay, my 7 year is even showing correct. That no, I click on it.
Mm.
Okay, let me see. Okay, okay, no, no.
Yes.
But it's because it's on the stop is on row 7. That is why it's showing here. So this index,
Okay.
this index here is for thermometer. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So now we use match to show the index of the value you are looking for. Now maybe you don't want to return it, you don't want to return your value exactly, but you just needed the index.
Mm.
Okay. So you can use your index, your match, to return back your index. Is that okay, sir?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so basically we have covered VLOOKUP, we used it for this. We covered HLOOKUP,
Mm.
XLOOKUP, index,
Top
and match.
and
So right away, what I will be doing is I will love to combine the two. Okay, I would love to combine if and VLOOKUP. I would love to combine match and index. Okay, where for instance you want to check which product is actually making profits. You have them in that plenty data sets. So you want to now know. So and you are making reference to them. You can use your if and VLOOKUP. So let's go back to the original data set that you are conversant with.
okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, now. So now I want to check, as a business person, let's assume you want to know, do I still have this product do I still have this product in stock? Do you get it? You can use
Mm-hmm.
VLOOKUP to check if the product is still available. That is situation whereby as you are selling, you are reducing the available
Mm.
quantity in the data set. Once you sell, you go and look, it has reduced to 9. Do you understand?
Mm.
So you are reducing it,
Yeah.
or you program in such a way that as you sell, you can, okay, this one is sold out, you type 1. So it will subtract from the original quantity that was there before. Okay, so now you can now do another column to calculate if you're out of stock. It will tell you, oh, this product is out of stock. Oh, this product we have them in available. Do you get it? Okay, so I want to now use that. I want to use as I said, we want to check if our stock are still available. Okay, so I'm going
Yes.
to come here. So let me put the formula. We have A1 to let's change this to okay, A1. My emphasis is on the quantity, right? My emphasis is on the
Yes.
quantity, so I can decide to leave it benzene. Let me type benzene there. Or if I like, I can just remove. Okay, I will show you. Let me do this for benzene. Benzene. So the column number I'm making reference to is column C. That is 1, 2, 3. I'll change this to 3, 3. Okay. So the instruction is
Yeah.
look for benzene within this column. Okay. You know we say v look. Okay. It returns our column value, right? And we said give us
Yes.
on column 3, tell us if it's available. Now, if this thing, this value here is greater than a 0, it means it is in stock. That is the if now. However, if let's assume it's not greater than a 0, maybe it's 0 downward or minus, it means it is out of
Mm.
stock.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay.
so I'll click on enter key now. We have error. Let's look at the error and correct. We have this A2 to D10, 3 was in stock. Correct it. Correct. So it means that uh
Yeah.
we have it in stock. Right, and this is the code v e equals to if v lookup. We selected benzene, then we now selected the range. It
Mm.
must be from this column, okay, to B10. Initially when we are having here, it was because we use
Yes.
A2, whereas we are starting from this, okay, to D10, and is
From two.
on
Okay. Okay.
column
Okay.
2, starting using this one as 1, 2, okay. And then we said if
Mm.
it is greater than a 0, we should return in stock. If it's not, we should reject. Let's drag down. Okay, you see we have issue, right? It's showing NA,
Yes.
NA, NA. So
And A.
it
Yeah. The
means
formula.
there's no benzene there, so there's issue. So and this one is showing
Mm.
B4, so we have to then correct. We have to correct. It's not dynamic yet, so we have to correct. So let's change this. Okay, let's change this. Can you see what I'm doing, sir? So I'll change.
Yeah, I
So
can
I'll
see
change
it. I'm
this
with you.
to B3. Okay, B3. Then this one, I want to make this one should be uh
Sorry. Hello. Hello. That in a nutshell
yes,
now.
sir.
Hello. Can you
Yes,
hear
sir.
me? After we must have done the one for
Yes.
benzene, that means we can't just pull down to get the other values. We must do for each one
No,
separately.
that is the correction I want to correct. In this case, you're not going to type benzene. We are going to do cell referencing. We'll just select the cell instead of writing benzene.
Okay. Okay.
So once we
Okay.
drag down, it will not duplicate. It will not be dynamic. It will just be adding plus one to it. Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that is why I want to correct it,
Okay.
and then we'll just leave it there. So I'm on this one currently. So enter key. You can see it now. So we have in stock for this. So let me drag down now. Let
Yes.
me drag down now. Can you see? Now let
Yes.
me change one of this value to a 0. Let's see what we are going to have. 0. What do you see there?
Everything is in
No, no,
stock.
the last one I changed it to
Then the
zero.
last one
Yes,
out of stock. That's by
yes, I
10.
changed it to zero. That's why it says out of stock. Do you understand now?
Okay,
So
okay.
imagine
Yeah,
as
I
a
get it now. I
business
get it
person,
now.
you are using such type of model where you have designed it, where you are making
Mm,
reference to this. You want to know so that you will know when to order for more products. Okay,
yeah,
so you just be as you are doing
yeah,
it, you now once you check, oh, I'm out of stock. Oh, you quickly order. The system, you understand, because your system
yeah.
will tell you that you're out of stock. So, and if you are in stock like all this other one, you
Yes.
will know that okay, you are in stock. Is that
Mm,
okay, sir?
okay.
So that is the essence.
Yeah, it's okay. It's
That is
okay.
the essence of all this thing we are doing, so that you can apply it to your business, to your organization, as the case may be.
Okay, I get it.
So that is how this if and VLOOKUP works. So is if is for conditional statements, but VLOOKUP is making reference to what you have. Okay.
Okay, I
All
get
right.
you.
So the last one we are going to do the formula, right?
Mm, yes.
Okay. If you and you see something like
Index
index
C two.
C2 to C10, that one is carrying our
Yeah.
quantity, right? And then you see comma match.
Yes.
Match is matching where the first we
Yes.
have one, that's what we are looking for, and then B2
Mm,
to B10, that is the range. And what is looking for is benzene. Okay, this one means okay. Look, you
then.
understand?
Okay.
This one means true, right? Zero means false.
Yeah.
Then multiply by H2 range H2 to H10. This is a column.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, equals to 6,000.
H2.
Yes,
H2.
look at the H2 here. H2 is one that contains our revenue.
H2. Okay. Yeah.
So then we have
Yes.
zero.
Yes. Yes. I've seen
Okay,
it.
so once you return it, you are going to, if you press enter, we have 10. Okay, that is what we have. We
Okay.
have 10. The quantity is
Yeah.
10 for benzene. Can you see it?
Yes. Yes.
So,
Then.
yes, it's 10. So, because we are making reference to this guy, quantity of benzene, we say C2 to C10, and then we now said match it with benzene. Benzene is what we are looking for.
Mm,
Okay, we have the revenue already, but that is not our emphasis. Our emphasis is on the quantity. And then you return and say, okay, for benzene, we have 10. So just imagine you now, those ones that are in stock or out of stock, you copy this code, you put it here. Let me paste here and see. Let me correct this. I want to copy this code to see. Okay, let's paste here. All right, now and paste. Now we have this, right? Right? So I
yes.
want to correct this so that we will not have any issue, because if I drag down because of this benzene, it will not work, right? It tells us that it doesn't know what we are saying. Or let me even drag down so you see what I'm saying. Let's drag down. You see it, sir? Can you see it's
Yeah.
showing not available because of
And
benzene. Okay, so
yeah.
let's see how to correct. Let's see how to correct this. Let's change this to B3. We're working B3. Okay, let's see. Three. You just have to then look at the name for this. we can just write the name of the items and then put it inside quotes and then run it. So it will tell us if the items are available or they are not available. Okay, so let me, I don't, second one, let's see, let's see if I know. Still responding.
Mm.
Okay, so I had to edit it, the two conditions there, to ensure that it tallies with what we are looking. Otherwise, you just get the response that it is not available. Like this is sulfuric acid, sulfuric acid.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you run this like this, it will not go. You see, it's not available because of the price that was there. So just as we now change this, we have 3,000 there. For 3,000,
Mm.
see that it's now available, right? It's now showing 30 because these two conditions, where is it now? Let me move up. These two
Was
conditions,
it
yes, they are congruent, they correlate. Do you understand? If they do not correlate, it will not work. Okay. So
Yeah.
basically, that is how to use your if and VLOOKUP and index and match together. You are combining, yes,
Match.
you are combining these
Like,
functions together. All right, this is some minutes past 9. We're going to stop here tonight. I will send assignment as it borders on what we've considered as well as the class. And I'm also thinking of sending, maybe after we finish this series, I will
yeah.
send the codes, okay, to the group. Right,
Okay.
sir.
Then the
All right,
video,
thank
I
you
beg.
for listening. If you've not subscribed, please do well to subscribe. Thank you all.